What did you say?
Ow. Jeez, you just screamed in my ear.
That was you.
And we're live.
Welcome to the Young, Dumb, and Rich podcast, starring Zach and Roxy Rich.
You're silly. You know
Just letting the viewers know who they're watching. It's very important.
Now we're gonna
Hey,
get
I had to change my last
assassinated.
name. Did you know that?
We're gonna get assassinated. John looks. Oh, yeah, I know.
Can you do it for me?
No, you have to be present. I can't just be like, hey, I'm married to this girl. Go ahead and change your name. She'll be fine with that, I promise.
I just realized what that sounded like. This is kind of retarded. My bad.
We might. I don't know if they still are taking like mail-ins. It might. They might. I don't know.
It's COVID-19 days.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, okay.
That way we can get your last name changed.
Anyways.
Why do you like saying anyways? So annoying. God, it's annoying. It's almost as annoying as
Because
on a phone.
can you stop talking about people on their phone? You act like I'm on my phone 24/7.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
No,
People.
you took a stab at me right there. That's unbelievable. Anyways.
No coughing on the pod. COVID-19, please get 6 feet away.
It's COVID 2023.
Isn't that crazy?
From Australia now.
It's been 4 years. Not really.
No,
It's
it's
been
from
like 3.
Thailand. It started
It's
in
from
2020,
China.
baby. It started in 2020.
No, it's called COVID-19 because it started in 2019. That's why it's called COVID-19.
You're right. You're right.
That's why it's freaking been 3 years. Started at the end of the year. That's why I just say 3.
Wait, so we got married after the COVID started?
Mm,
Was it a shotgun wedding? Marriage?
no, before. Because we got married in September. It didn't happen like over here. It didn't come over here until like late in the year.
No.
Yes, I
No.
promise. Okay. I'm wrong.
Puppy, don't lie to me. We got married in November 2019, right?
Right, November.
What's the date?
November 8th.
You hesitated. Did you forget?
No, did you realize I said September? I
Yeah.
don't know why I was thinking September.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, it was before because there
No.
was nobody with a mask on or anything like that.
Puppy,
inside.
it was after our marriage of 2019.
2019. Yeah, the end of the
We
year,
heard,
like December.
we heard, like maybe we heard
We
China
were
doing
hearing
stuff.
right, exactly.
Heard nothing has come over here.
Right.
Had come over here.
December is when it started.
No.
I promise that.
Liar.
Yes.
January.
It hit like South Florida first.
It was like in January.
Okay, we'll look it up. But
January
you're
or
wrong.
February.
I promise you're wrong.
No.
I promise you're wrong.
Don't you hate when you're talking to someone it's like, no, you're wrong.
Well, I promise you're wrong. We're both gonna do that.
No, you're wrong.
Let's just do this for 50
You're wrong.
minutes. No, you're wrong. I'm right.
Hey, let's talk about the fact that your brother thought there was like 800 million people in the United States.
I mean, in his defense, I have no clue.
But no, I said 350 million. I looked at this number
Yeah.
so many times, and I was like, 350 million is my estimate, right?
right.
There's 350 million people in the world. The crazier fact was the fact that 1 billion
You just said it in the world, by the way.
in the United
Whoa,
States.
very,
My bad.
very egocentric of you.
My bad, guys. I just first world country, best world in the world.
Sorry to all our international listeners.
I'm sorry to Australia. Actually, I'm not sorry to Australia. F you guys. You guys are sucky right now.
Australia's goated.
No, in Canada sucks. I want to take over Canada. It would be a really good idea if we decided to go against Canada because they don't
No.
have any power.
But if we take over Canada, then there's nobody else to hate.
No, then we can hate Australia in
Yeah,
China.
but they're halfway across. They're all the way across the world.
Exactly. So no war over there. The war's right here. Anyways, what I was saying. So that's a crazy fact, though. Freaking 331 last year, though. But it's 350. I think by now it should be 350 million people.
Yeah. That's
But-
a rough estimate.
But we eat 1 billion wings in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
When was that?
On Super Bowl.
On
Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. 1 billion. I mean, if you think about it, each person takes about 6 wings. I get that.
At least 10. At least 10. No.
But 1 billion, that's kind of crazy. It's like, it's bigger than the
Yeah.
population of United States. Anyways, but 800 million. 800 million.
Yeah.
Babe, 800 million.
Honestly,
You believed him
If-
because he
I
also
don't
did this
know.
thing. No, he did this thing where it's like, no, it was 100. Like, did you see how he answered?
uh-huh.
He answered with such assurance. He was quick to, like, tell me no,
Yeah.
that I was wrong. And I was like, hold up, 800 million? That's
Yeah.
why I had you check, because I was like, there's no way we have 100 million in America.
Yeah.
United States of America, 100 million.
Right.
You freaking kidding me?
That's crazy. He was that wrong, and he was that sure.
That's the craziest part.
That's
If
more
he
than
said
double
if he
wrong.
said a number and he was just like, no, isn't it more than that? 800 million? And we'll be like, okay, let's look it up. But he did the whole. He knew the number.
Yeah. He thought it
No,
was a lot
I knew the
higher.
number.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you crazy? I think all he did was pull like the kind of division of like
How many wings?
how many wings, and he's like, well, at least we will have to allow. We can't have 300, probably
Yeah,
800
because-
million.
Right.
But if you're taking a guess,
That's probably
lessons
what
to
it
my
was,
viewers: don't think you know it all.
Yeah.
That's a person that thinks they know it all, and just by guessing, they want you
Yeah.
to shut your idea down for them to go up. It's like, no, you don't know something. Don't act like you know something. Instead, be like, that's my guess. I didn't think that was a reasonable guess,
Right.
but you stupid bitch.
All right. I think we should restart. I don't think we should just go on here and trash family members.
Why not? Because I would have told him this.
Right.
But honestly, it was a quick moment. And then when he told me it was 1 billion wings, I'm like, dude, are you serious?
It's insane, but the number of people in America doesn't matter because there's like 25% of people who
And that's
don't
what I-
eat meat.
And that's what I thought after. And then I was like, but still, if you think about it, for me, it's like thinking about there's 1 billion wings and there's 331 million people in the United States. Each person can have one wing and even more.
Right.
Actually,
Whenever-
2 wings.
Yeah.
And then even more, a little more.
You're not taking into account infants, newborns.
People. What do you mean?
Not every. Right. You're taking the number.
I'm
but
just taking the number of that set
Just-
amount in that day.
Yeah.
I'm not taking into account the next person is going to go hungry.
Right.
What new person are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, that number, it's not just people who qualify to eat wings. It's also newborn babies, infants, people who don't eat wings because they're too young. You know?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
sure. Okay.
Just because there's 331 million people in the U.S. doesn't mean 331 million people can eat wings.
Exactly.
Newborns,
Even better.
babies, stuff like that, you know?
Okay, I see
That's
what
what
you're
I'm
saying. I see what you're saying. You're saying you're even minusing even more.
Right.
You're adding more to people.
Yeah.
No, that's just crazy. Super Bowl was crazy.
It's crazy, but it's not as crazy as it sounds at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if there's only 100 million people in the U.S., just taking 100 million,
Mhm.
15 wings per person,
Mhm.
that's 1.5 billion. So it's honestly not that crazy. Anywho,
Okay.
I really hope it's not picking up that stupid. I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I think we're just hearing it. I think
Right.
they can only hear this right here.
Hope so.
If so, then we just warn them. Hey, guys, there's a sound in the
Hey,
background.
there's dehumidifier.
We don't have a studio yet, so just wait for that. It's coming up in about a month.
In a month, really? You want to do it in a month?
Yeah. If we do this more consistently, yeah, a month. Why not?
Facts. Making big moves here. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm all about making big moves, babe. Quick and easy.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Quick and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's that package over there?
That's
What
the
you got? You got me
that's
a
the,
present?
That's the wall mount.
Ah.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys. It's
Yes.
Tuesday, February 14th. I hope that you guys have lovers and that you get to spend this special day with your lover
Yes, hopefully you can.
and that they love you back. And please don't get expensive gifts. That's just crazy.
Trying to figure out why this keeps going like yellow on your side.
Might be because my nasal voice makes it jello.
Nah, looks like it's right now.
Jello.
But whenever it goes yellow and stuff, it means it's not like I don't know.
Recording?
No, it's recording.
It's not high?
No, it's high.
It's low?
No, it's not low.
Well, then look.
I think it's because
look.
you're talking too much into it. You're screaming. in it. That's
Ah.
what it is.
Okay, my bad. Right here? Can you hear me right here?
No, you gotta put it up to your mouth. You just can't talk loud.
Can you put it right here?
Yeah, look
Okay.
at it and talk regular.
Hello. Okay, cool. February 14th day.
February 14th day.
Yeah. You like Valentine's Day?
Yeah, Valentine's Day is cool. For people who are people.
Well, I like Valentine's Day because
It's a cool day.
I actually didn't care about Valentine's Day until today because I saw people freaking buying $150 gifts, flowers, not even gifts, flowers
Yeah.
sets, which is crazy.
It's like buying a temporary tattoo for $150.
And the stores were super busy,
Yeah.
which I thought was kind of crazy that it was actually busy.
Valentine's Day is always busy. It's always people
Really?
last minute in the morning.
I always forget this stuff,
Freaking crazy. Yeah.
but it's cool to see, I guess, because I mean they're celebrating something. I like when people celebrate stuff.
Yeah, but it's also people stressing out too. Because they're
That's
coming
their
in
fault.
last minute.
That's their fault.
100%.
Don't stress me out in my holiday because you waited until the last minute.
Right.
Sorry.
You guys don't have any more roses?
No, that store had plenty, so
Right.
they shouldn't have any problem in that area.
That apartment.
But yeah, did you like your Valentine's Day so far? It's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
I'm glad you got off early and we went to go eat sushi.
Whose idea was it? Your.
It was your idea.
I got us, baby.
Good job, girl. What time did you go to work today? 2 a.m.?
No, 3.
Yeah.
I literally was dying this morning. It was funny because I woke up at 1:15. I was like, no, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is that feeling? I hadn't, like, my body was like, I can't.
Yeah.
And then I turned on the alarm. Good thing I woke up at 2:30, and I made it there at 3. So,
Heck yeah.
anyways, Zodiac signs, baby. Let's talk about it.
Nah, that's not.
No,
What about them?
I like them.
Depends what about them.
Never mind.
No, what about them? Come on.
What do you want to talk about?
No, I'm open
Let's
to
talk
the
about
idea.
your balloon issue. It was in Romania.
That's okay. I don't care about that anymore.
I care about it still because it went to Romania.
Yeah, did you see the Chinese people who were like, the U.S. is trigger happy? Whenever they were talking, when they were talking about shooting it down, they were like, the U.S. is just trigger happy. It's like, oh, okay. We'll just have stuff fly around and we'll be totally okay with it.
Oh my God, China said that about us.
Yeah, some China official was like, yeah,
China, who
trigger happy.
who do everything
Crazy.
extra. They have their military do parades of them with their soldiers going hardcore Nazi vibes. Their freaking tanks, freaking their president out. Like, it's crazy just how much shit they do, and they call us trigger happy.
Yeah,
Whoa, awful people.
they got some balls.
Just kidding. I love my Chinese people, but I hate the Chinese government. What's a leader anyway? You know what I want to do?
No.
I want to learn I want to learn the capitals of the states.
In China?
No, hell no.
In America.
In America. I want to get more into history because I want to get back into history. I want to start learning more about like the communist China, like the beginning of China and how it became such. I want to learn about the Soviet Union of Russia.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be cool because then I could learn about the current event of why Russia's the Russia that we know now.
Cool.
Am I right?
Yeah.
You know what inspired me
That
to
would
do
be
this? Your balloon.
Yeah.
Your balloon idea.
My balloon.
Yeah, because it made me
My
think
idea.
there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know. We just make estimates about it.
Yeah. Have you seen what's going on in Ohio?
No, my Ohio State. Oh, H.
There's like
Oh.
there's like some huge pollution cloud, like humongous, and like the pictures on it is freaking insane.
Pollution from what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know specifics on it, and I guess it hasn't definitely broke the internet because I saw it, but it's freaking ridiculous. It looks terrible. And people are like, where are all the people at? It's probably the first thing. First thing you search is probably the first thing that comes up, yeah. So this is the picture that I saw. Ohio train derailment.
Oh.
Where's the picture at, bruh? So yeah, this is the picture that I saw. It's humongous.
From what?
Look at that. Isn't that freaking crazy?
Whoa.
Let me see if I can switch the thing.
You know what city that is?
I don't know.
and a journalist reporting on the scene. Threat to is this freedom of press that the U.S. has been proud of. Why is
Explosive train derailment and toxic chemical leak. So they're basically like, these people are mad because they're just worried about the balloon instead of worrying about this. That's what people
Why-
are saying.
the thing is, why does China have a say on criticize? Well, they can criticize us, but why do they think there's higher problems than them coming to us? Like them threatening us. Like they might say it's not a threat. It's just we're doing something,
Yeah.
and it's not a threat. But you guys deem it as a threat because you just trigger happy. No, we deem it as a threat because this is a country, and you are in a country that's totally
Against.
your values are against us. Your economy is against us. You do everything to be higher power than us. They have even like a whole, like what is it called when you have like a prophecy book kind of like your mission statement, pretty much. The country has a mission statement
Yeah.
that they want to surpass America. They want to be the first world country of the world.
But I mean, shouldn't all countries want that?
But theirs is more like idealistic of them being the higher power, the higher sun, the better of this of everybody. There's like, it's kind of weird. Joe Rogan had someone who like studied this mission statement pretty much,
Yeah.
and it's like from the communist side of Chinese government. The government is involved in everything. They're not free in terms of like free market and stuff. They're not free. So you can't say, well, they're kind of capitalistic. They're not. They're capitalistic for the government. There's rich people, but like the government has control in everything. So anything they have over here, the government has access to it. So they have tons of advantage over us. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think they get to say. They get to say what we can be mad at or not. You can be mad at many things at once.
Well,
or
I don't think that's China that's saying that.
that was a Chinese official,
That was?
representative of China. Yeah.
He was on Twitter tweeting that.
That girl, it was right beside her. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, it was a Chinese. It's a
Oh, wow.
Chinese
like,
official,
Yeah, a lot of people are
government
doing
official.
Oh.
So it's kind of cool that they can come and pull bots, not even bots, but pull people to just like.
Yeah.
Imagine if we went to the Chinese freaking social media and just our government officials just started being like, it's funny how China has a concentration camp and all you're worried about right now is if your stock market is going down, China, and then China will be like, oh,
You mean TikTok?
I guess.
Chinese social media? TikTok?
No. There's something
yeah.
else. They have like a bunch of different types of social media.
I'm sure they do.
Kind of weird though. They're weird ones.
Yeah.
They're weird trends. I mean, not trans.
It's probably like, remember those games that were like Kill Your Boss and stuff like that? Like on the computer?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever play those?
No.
It's probably like Kill the American.
Oh my god.
That's the kind of games that they have and stuff in the App Store.
Yeah, I don't know. I do want to visit China though. I do want to visit it. Like it's still,
Yeah. It'd be cool to see everywhere.
I follow a YouTuber that lives in China, so it's kind of interesting. And her
Nice.
husband is like a billionaire. Not a billionaire, a millionaire. Millionaire. It's a big difference there.
Yes, it is.
And I wonder how that affects his daily company or his life in terms of like, because you're pretty much partners with the government, so you have to deal with imagine if you have to deal with like the CIA, FBI.
Right.
Well, Twitter and freaking Instagram already do that with the FBI. You see those papers came out? The FBI, not the CIA or the FBI were
Killing John F. Kennedy?
no.
Ugh.
They were involved with Twitter. They were sending Twitter kind of a list of people they should like. What is it called? Shadow ban, in a sense,
Uh-huh.
or like take down or log out of their Twitter accounts
Right?
because of threat to security. But these were just people that were just having opinions that did not go with the one party, which is the leftist party.
Oh, gotcha.
I think both parties do this crap, but it was more left leaning.
This crap.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that came out, and there's more stuff. I mean, I haven't gotten into it, but if Joe Rogan was talking about it, people come and they were surprised that this was true because we were already like, everything is leaning left in terms of opinions, in terms of what is like circulated out.
Yeah. Partially
popularity.
That's what's in office right now. For at least president, right?
Even before, like with Donald Trump, it was terrible.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean, I know Donald Trump was,
right.
but it was literally Twitter just went one way, crazy
Yeah.
one way.
Yeah.
And you know, this
terrible.
50%
I hate
of the
Twitter.
population is not one way, babe. We're not
Yeah.
100% lefties here.
Right.
We're not all liberals. We're Republicans. We are very libertarian. Like,
Yeah.
so this came out, and like I have to figure out more about it. People
why-
were studying this crap, and they
yeah.
were so surprised that the government was able to talk to Twitter, and they even talked to Facebook. Freaking, what's his name? Mark.
Zuckerberg?
Yeah, he went into Joe Rogan and said that
Zuckies?
FBI went to Mark Zuckerberg, and they were talking to him about his company. Like, imagine if they come into your company like, this is what we need you to do. We need you to help us with this.
I'll be like,
Are you gonna
I
say
need
no?
you to eat my ass. That's what I'm gonna
You
say.
can say no. Like, these people, they're your government, like big guys. Like, think about like RS coming to your house and being like, you need to spend your money in a certain way. Here,
Yeah. And I'll be like,
it's weird.
I'm going to Disneyland. I don't know.
I'm not paying my rent. I'm going to Disneyland now. You don't tell me what to do.
You know that after they win the Super Bowl, they always go to Disneyland?
No,
Yeah.
the winning team or the losing team?
The winning team.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know when it started, but like they used to
Imagine-
get paid a whole bunch of money after the game being like, I'm going to Disneyland. And I wonder if I don't know because we didn't watch
so
it. But
Disneyland was paying them?
yeah.
They pay them to go?
They pay him. I don't know if they pay him. I'm sure they pay him to go. I'm pretty sure they don't have to pay to go to Disneyland. But yeah, they used to be like, I'm going to Disneyland.
Do they do like a propaganda? Not a propaganda. Sorry, a commercial
No,
or something?
I don't think they do. It's just
Or
right
any
after the
marketing?
game. It's
PR?
just it's just a interview after the game. They just say, I'm going to Disneyland.
Do they have to show photos? Proof.
of
I need
Dis-
proof.
Well, I saw photos of Patrick Mahomes and his family at Disneyland. Yeah. They always do it. It's got to be like something that the NFL makes them do, kind of thing. Like, hey, this is our partner for after the Super Bowl.
But that's cool if you have kids, so it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
lit.
got- he's
And
got
I've been
kids.
out of the house, so please, thank
Or
you.
one kid, but yeah,
He only has one?
yeah. I feel like most people in the NFL have kids.
Most of them? I feel
Yeah.
like most of them are single. Just the big guys have kids and families.
What do you mean the big guys?
Like,
The people that you hear about?
yeah.
That's why, because they're not going to talk about some offensive lineman's family unless he's really good. But most of them have families.
That's a
Most of them have
freaking good
kids.
point. That's a good.
It's not like they're gonna have a third stringer and be like, "Oh, look at his lovely family." It's like, dude,
No, this guy doesn't.
No, but I'm thinking, and also, that's the thing, though. I also think there's a big team. We don't hear about many of them, right? It's a big team. You could have great players.
Right.
Your team overall is good, right?
Right.
So it's not that. It's the fact that it's a big team. And I'm saying the ratio of that team that is single is a lot higher than the ratio to marry.
Yeah.
Single to
Probably.
marry is definitely
Definitely depends on the age of the team, though. Because people who probably just get to the NFL, they're probably single.
the average age of the team.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because they
Who's
usually
the
enter
newest
the
team?
league like 21, 22, 23. I mean, most people aren't married by that regularly.
There's
Let alone being in the NFL, working in college, and all that stuff. You know.
I don't know what the average age is in the NFL.
But I'm saying, which team has made the most turnover this season, like in terms of new players coming in, like at a bunch?
I have no clue.
No,
Nope.
you don't have a team that you're like they just got a bunch of new players, so they kind of figure out the chemistry. You told me of one in the season.
Well, it depends. If you get a new quarterback, it changes the whole. So like, it doesn't really matter if you get like a new offensive lineman or stuff like that. But like the bigger positions, like wide receiver, quarterback, cornerback, stuff like that, matters a lot more. But not a lot changes in the NFL. It's not like NBA where a whole freaking team can change within a year. NFL, you have 11 guys, 11 on defense, 11 on offense. Most of the time, they try to stick, on the same team for multiple years. So
I think okay, I know what you mean,
what do you mean? You know what I mean? You asked me a question, I answered it.
but I don't think you got my question.
Yeah, you said which team has the most turnover rate, meaning like people that are
Yeah,
new
like
people that
right
come
now,
in.
like who has the biggest amount of newbies? Like you said a team to me, you were like, yeah, they got a bunch of newbies. not to be newbies, but they have like new, like younger players.
Yeah, the Chiefs defense, they had like 2 or 3 key people in on defense that were rookies.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you were
Partially,
talking me.
yeah, partially because there were people injured and because they just didn't have the cap space to keep the older people that they had.
Why? What's the cap space? Money?
Yeah, so you can't have just like a whole bunch of people that make all this money. There's what's called salary cap, which is like, okay, this is how much you can pay for everybody's salary on your team this year, right? So it's not like every team, like a team could have Aaron Rodgers, the best wide receivers, the best O-line that are all making the top money. Like it just won't happen.
Oh.
So you have to like
Get rid of some and bring on some
Yep.
new ones.
Yep.
Fresh meat.
Yep, most of the time when people win the Super Bowl, it's a quarterback that's on his rookie deal still, so they haven't earned any real money.
Real money.
Yeah, so that whenever you go in on your rookie deal, they're not like on the $50 million a year contract
Right.
or whatever.
What's a
They're just
rookie deal? 100,000?
no more than that,
1 million?
Depends where you're
Just 1
drafted.
million.
but no more than that too.
What?
Yeah,
What about a rookie
It-
wide receiver?
depends on where you're drafted.
For real?
Yeah, if you're
Mm.
drafted in the 7th round, rookie, maybe a couple $100,000, something like that.
7th round?
Yeah.
God damn.
Couple $100,000 maybe.
But you're 7th round. At least you got picked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Um,
The
football's a little complicated. That's for sure.
yeah.
What did you say?
The halftime show,
Yeah.
it had more views than the actual game. So
For
more,
real?
Yeah, more people tuned in during the halftime show
Than
It
the
makes
actual game.
sense.
Isn't that crazy though?
Because Rihanna hasn't done a performance. She hasn't done music for 8 years.
Yeah.
7 or 8 years, I think.
Yeah.
She hasn't done anything in music world. And I don't think she's going to come back ever. She just made one song for the movie Wakanda Forever. But it was a slow song. And it wasn't nothing like what Rihanna used to be known. Disturbia, Hit You to Love You, or something like that. That was like one of the hits. What's another? Umbrella. Like, she's always been like upbeat, but this one is a slow song. I was disappointed in the
Yeah.
halftime show, but I understand why people would be like, Rihanna's coming out?
Yeah.
And there was like shorts of like husbands taking a video of their wife. Is like my wives in the halftime show. They
Uh-huh.
were in the Super Bowl. They were in the phone the whole time until the halftime show. And they're like, "Oh my God, is she pregnant?" So I
Yeah.
guess she has a second child now.
Well, that was the craziest part that people were talking about. It's like she hasn't done anything in all these years, and then she comes out and performs
Shitty.
like 12 songs in 13 minutes or something like that, and like is elevated 150 feet up on a platform, and she's pregnant. So
It's
like,
not that big of a
people
deal.
are just expecting more.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah.
You're expecting her to
I
do
was.
like triple back flips off.
Because I didn't know she was pregnant. First of all,
Yeah,
if
nobody did.
this is probably planned a year ahead, right?
Like her to get pregnant.
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
Super Bowl
Um.
halftime show. When do they book this person? Because she has to get ready for this.
Right. I don't think it's a full year, but it's definitely like 6 or 7 months in advance at least.
It has to be more than that.
No, I don't think so because
It comes out during the year.
It's still enough. You don't get pregnant. You don't accept the deal. First of all, you want to make it just a big comeback right before you come out with the second child. Just do it the next time for the Super Bowl. Don't do it this time. Like, I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but mind you, I'm not a huge fan.
Right.
But I'm angry about this because I was like, "Are you kidding me? You think because you're elevated? Oh my God, you amazing performance."
Well, what'd you want her to do?
I wanted her to dance. I
Right.
wanted her to take off her jacket and show us a great outfit, not super sexualized, just a
Right.
great outfit. Show us her nice figure because she's a beautiful woman,
Yeah.
and show her moves because she dances very well, and she sings good too. But this was a lot of like you said. What was it that you said? It was a lot of mix. Like her songs weren't songs; they were like just beats.
a lot of beats. Yeah, it was like trap.
Yeah. I'm
It was
like,
trap remixes. Seriously.
if it only could have been, I would have accepted trap remixes if she was dancing. If
Yeah.
she was like, okay, this is a remix because I'm showing you my moves with my dancers. The dancers pretty much all around her, they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
They were just trying to
They were
camouflage
caring,
her and make her look good. Like she was doing a lot, but she wasn't
She
doing
was just
anything.
moving side to side with how the dancers were moving, kind of.
Yeah, I'm
it
like,
was looking like it's
I
in
don't-
sync.
Go and show your pregnancy bump at your own concert, at an event, a famous event, not a Super Bowl where we want an actual performance.
I wonder how many months pregnant she is.
I don't know.
Because that could have changed the whole thing, you know? Like if she got pregnant and then it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I won't be able to do this stuff that we had planned at first.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, you can't just get pregnant by accident, babe.
Well, right, yeah.
You don't just get pregnant and go, oh my God, how did that happen? That was an accident. No, that was you being stupid. So, like, you had a baby just now, a year ago. Not even a year. I think it was less than a year.
Uh-huh.
First of all, the doctors tell you, apparently, to wait a certain amount before you have sex, which, fair, she probably did.
6 weeks, I think.
Uh-huh. Did you get this from Matt and Jane?
I think I did, yeah. I think I got it from
I know this from the pregnant ladies I follow.
Uh-huh.
And they also tell you should wait at least a year or two.
Before you
Safe
have a
bet
baby.
before you have another baby.
Right, yeah.
I'm not waiting 2 years. I don't expect her to wait 2 years.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you're a performer. You're getting paid for a Super Bowl performance where people were like, I haven't seen her perform in 8 years.
Yeah.
Which I haven't because I'm not a real fan. Apparently, maybe she had a performances or whatever. And then this is what you give me? I don't want to see your super bump. I don't care about this much. Like, I don't need you to show me your bump and dance and touch your coochie.
Yeah.
That's another thing. She was touching her coochie. You think that's going to make up for you not dancing? No, it's not. She's just like, I'm like, what?
That's all she can do.
I was disappointed. I was very disappointed. And she had like a plain platform.
Yeah.
And it's like, I prefer a steady platform.
Just the
And you
stage.
just turn the lights differently, whatever, glow differently. But this whole like up and down and like I couldn't see your features. Like the camera had to
Yeah.
go back and see all of this.
Yeah, there could have been a lot of like determining factors of why they did what they did. You know?
Yeah,
Like-
you're right.
Maybe they didn't want all the people on the field for a reason.
Yeah, but just a
and-
platform, straight platform would have been nice.
Right, but when you have the straight platform, people are on the field for that halftime show.
What do you mean?
Like usually the halftime show, like they make the platform like you said
Mm-hmm.
on the field, and then a whole bunch of fans are on the field around the stage.
Why?
Yeah, that's how they used to. That's how they do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but since this time that she's in the like
Mhm.
the elevation thing, like
Mhm.
everybody was in the stands that way they could actually see.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
if not,
I think they
you're-
did it like that last year too with Kendrick Lamar and Dre, and
Oh yeah, they
um,
were on like
they had platforms too. They didn't have the fans in there too. They just had the dancers and stuff,
yeah.
which it's fine. I just didn't like the elevation
COVID-19.
because then camera had to go far away and pan, and it's just like.
Yeah.
But it was fun watching Super Bowl. At least
Yeah.
75% of it.
Yeah. You went schlump.
Yeah, I was towards the end.
GG's though. Eagles should have won.
Yeah.
I wish the Eagles would have won, but hey,
Caw-caw.
fly Eagles fly. My man Jalen Hurts, he balled out.
Babe, I
Hurts
have a
balled
new
out.
opinion on Jalen Hurts. I'm really now certain for sure. He's definitely gay.
Definitely sus.
He's super sus. First of all, I cannot get over the one.
The one earring's
Earring.
kind of sick.
Everybody agrees that the one earring is sus because
No,
of
it depends on which ear it's on.
exactly. But him just having one earring and him being the perky self he is, he's a little too feminine for me.
He's not perky or feminine.
Yes.
Have you listened to his
Babe,
interviews?
look, he goes. He tries too
You're
hard.
on crack.
He tries too hard.
No, he doesn't. Jalen
Babe,
Hurts is sick.
The motivation vibe,
I don't care.
the whole
He's my-
motivation, the whole emotional intelligence.
He's my favorite.
Oh, so that's why you're the fan because you like him
Of course.
and you don't want to admit that you're a little bi for
I'll
that.
die on the Jalen Hurts hill.
But like the whole motivation thing, he talks too much for my liking. Like I don't know, a little too articulate.
He's a leader. He's
No.
a leader of men.
No, he's a leader of boys who want a man to look at, but they don't know
No,
what a man
they-
is because
they
they're
actu-
feminine men.
They actually have an old team. The Eagles do.
I doubt that.
I'm dead.
What's the average age I want the average age. You gave me
I
the
don't know,
average
but
age.
he's 24. So what are the chances that people are?
So they're following a 24-year-old quarterback?
He's the quarterback, though. He's the
No.
quarterback of the team.
I don't care if he's
You
a
ever heard of
quarterback.
that saying?
Uh-huh.
The quarterback of the team. That's a
Mhm.
literal saying. So
I know, but still,
well,
I'm not going to worship a 24-year-old quarterback. You know who I'm going to worship? Aaron Rodgers. I love you, Aaron Rodgers.
well,
Dude,
people
he's
do
so
that too.
cool.
He's cool, but Jalen Hurts is freaking sick.
Why do you like him that much? Because of the one earring, babe?
No.
You need to get two. Two.
So like
Hey, would you get 2 earrings though, for real?
maybe one day.
Can you do it now?
I
This
might do the
year.
one.
2, babe.
No, I couldn't do the
no.
one. If you're white and you have one, automatic gay.
No. Don't do that race then. Both ways is gay. For me, I see a black or white. I'm
It
like,
looks
you're
good
gay,
on him
you're
though,
gay.
honestly. Maybe he is gay because I'm kind of
Maybe
attracted
you're
to him.
gay. You seriously go, it kind of looks good on him. You never ever want to.
It does,
when
it doesn't
when I
look
ask
bad.
you if a guy is handsome, you're like, babe, I'm a guy. How am I supposed to do that? And here you wittingly go, it looks good on him.
Depends.
Dude, you're sucking. Are you giving up on Aaron Rodgers right now?
No, I'm not. But
I-
he's probably
you
not going to
are.
play for the Packers next season.
Don't say that.
He's probably no. They're going to trade him. I think.
Babe, he's loyal to the soil.
No, I think they're going to trade him.
I know the terms, guys. I learned it.
They're going to
Loyal
trade
to-
him. I think
Why?
because they are kind of ready to move on from him. I think.
Why?
But we'll see.
Tell me what. Get in their
Well,
minds.
one is he just had a bad year. Two,
Him, just him.
yeah, I mean the whole team, but he didn't have a great year.
He
had
didn't?
Yeah, he had a bad year.
Like in his term, in his standards, or in the season standard, like all their
The
quarterbacks.
season standards. Yeah, he didn't make the Pro Bowl.
What's a Pro Bowl?
He usually makes the Pro Bowl. It's like like 4 best quarterbacks from each conference or
Babe.
something like that.
Here I am. I'm like so passionate about this, and I don't even know what a freaking Pro Bowl is.
Yeah. No, but he like
I don't want people to get annoyed of me being so passionate, but I'm passionate because I know Aaron Rodgers as a person, and I believe in a good leader is the one that doesn't say much and he's honest.
what do you think Aaron Rodgers is? Zodiac sign.
Oh, ooh, that's a good one.
I know
I don't know
when he was
many
born.
though. I don't know that many. You need to know the month.
Yeah, I know the month.
You know the month?
Yeah.
What's the month?
December.
I don't know that many signs.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
like
look it up.
he's
Oh
like
my
the
God.
beginning of December.
He's not Taurus, that's for sure. Haley's coming to the game tonight. Fuck.
I guess you're going.
I gotta go. My girl's
Yeah,
there.
I guess you're going.
I gotta go, guys. Anyways,
I'm
bye.
a show out tonight.
Let me see. Oh my God. I hope he's like a good sign. I don't know many signs. I'm just learning the Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, and
That's what I think he
Aries.
is. Cancer. If I had to
Cancer?
guess.
oh, that's rough.
Yeah, because he's a cancer in the locker room.
Do you really?
Just
Can you not do that? You're ready to give him up.
Just kidding.
So if he leaves the freaking team, you're just not gonna root for him, and we're just gonna I go for Green Bay.
No. I'm definitely gonna root for him, but like if the Packers play against him, it's Packers all day.
Oh
but I'll-
yeah, I get that. I get
Yeah,
that. I
but I'll-
respect that.
But I'll definitely like.
I want Aaron Rodgers to succeed.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. That makes more sense. I don't even know what that means. I just know it rhymes with Sagittarius.
Oh yeah, he is. A Sagittarius is like a fire sign, and fire signs are strong, like strong-minded. Like Leo. Told you about the Leo. Toxic
Right.
Leos. I'm an air sign, and you're an earth sign.
Hell yeah.
I have to, babe. I'm sorry, but I have to.
So-
I have to find out what exactly he is.
So
like,
I'm
what's his-
basically Doctor Strange. Is that what you're saying? Since I'm an Earth sign.
babe. Why do you always want to give yourself powers? Like, what's the point of that?
I didn't say it. You did.
No,
You said I was
didn't.
Earth sign.
You make me want to laugh. Hold on. But, okay, so you're not going to give up on Aaron Rodgers in terms of, like, you're not going to be a hater after he leaves, right?
No.
Because
no,
I
no,
hate
no.
when people turn on their quarterbacks the minute they leave the team.
No.
Because I see that very often as a true football fan.
I love all my players, ex and former.
You like
That's the same
Devontae
thing.
Adams? You're stupid.
I do like Devontae Adams, but I want their team to do bad.
What's his team now?
The
Raiders?
Raiders? Yeah. And they weren't very good.
I guessed it, babe. I guessed
Did.
it.
Good job.
Gosh, I'm a real football
How about
fan.
that?
What if I become like a super obsessed with football? What would you do? Would you be mad at me?
Not really.
I would be like crapping on yourself. You wouldn't want that.
What are you looking up?
What Sagittarius is? I want to know.
We can look it up later.
But from a baby,
Yeah, we can look it up later.
don't you want to know what Aaron Rodgers is?
Not necessarily.
So you're giving up on your team.
No,
I don't care about his stupid zodiac sign. Just
I
like I
ju-
don't care what drugs he does in the off season.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants.
I just think it's cool to know. I don't need to know. I just it's kind of cool. Like he was like ayahuasca. Okay, cool. Because then it's becoming more popular.
Yeah.
Now Waxer, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna do ayahuasca. I'm gonna see her soon, and I think she already did it.
Why would you want to do that though?
Because apparently it literally opens you up away from your trauma. Like, but it's crazy. The process, you have to
Throwing up
puke and stuff.
No thanks.
But it's like a whole week process.
Right.
Process.
Thanks. Before I puke, I always cry. I hate throwing up.
Yeah, you do.
kidding me?
You wouldn't want to do this.
No.
But I think she's a widow, babe. She's a widow at 34.
Yeah.
Her husband was older than her,
Right.
and he died
Right.
in a year span. They
Right.
thought they beat it
Right.
after a few months, and he just passed away in a month.
Right.
They thought, okay, you're good, and then a month later it showed up and he died.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
That
she has gone through a lot of stuff, and her family's not supportive about it either. She has a freaking
Nice.
stepdaughter still, that literally was not there for her dad. Piece of crap kind of daughter.
Yeah.
And she's still giving her money to go to school and stuff, take care of her. But it's like, it's hard to take care of her because she didn't care about her dad.
Right.
So she has a lot of stuff. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Waxer. She's never going to watch this podcast anyways. But I'm not going to say names.
But what was the point in saying all that? What were we talking about?
That she's doing ayahuasca to,
Oh,
literally,
yeah,
she
ayahuasca.
says it would like calm her down. Like, apparently the reports are that after you feel so light. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had his best years because of it.
Yeah.
You're light. You're cleaned of the normal human
Yeah.
condition.
Well, and he's part water now. He said he felt his body morph into the ocean.
He said that. It literally makes you see, like, I'm telling you, it's your brain. Think about it. You set your reality by your brain. Your brain hormones, the chemicals in your brain, do all that.
Yeah.
So the minute you alter something, you are completely seeing something different, and
Right.
being something different.
Why don't you just do it by yourself? I guess they're just not
No.
built different like
I
me,
think
huh?
that's a whole ritual.
I'm built different. They're built a little
You
too
can't
fragile.
even
huh?
handle puke, babe. How are you
So?
built different?
So what?
I'm just saying Aaron Rodgers is strong because he was able to go to that ritual and puke for 7 days.
Yeah, he needs drugs to clear his mind.
He probably, I wonder, what's his whole story? Like, his trauma.
All I have to do is kill zombies and Call of Duty. That's how I clear my mind.
At least you're not spending tons of money
What
on
was
the
his
resort.
trauma? His trauma wasn't anything. His trauma was, hey,
Do you even know his backstory?
I'm having a midlife crisis. I want to be a hippie now at 40 years old.
Babe, you're really sounding like one of the haters.
No.
Am I living with the hater right now?
No, I'm glad Aaron Rodgers is on my team.
Okay.
I don't care what he does, but I can make fun of it.
Yeah, I do understand that. I do.
He's having
But-
a midlife crisis.
No, he's not.
I think midlife crisis at 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I'm just saying,
having
he
a
just
hippie
hasn't
crisis.
found his soulmate. He has a piece of crap family. I don't know anything about him.
He's apparently a douchebag to his whole family.
But you know there's reasons.
I
why
know
peop-
there's reasons, but
What if people said that about me?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a douchebag to her dad or to her whole family, to my aunts, to the people who I don't
well,
talk
why
to.
doesn't Aaron Rodgers come out and say, "Hey, like, there's a
Because
reason"?
I don't need to tell I wouldn't come out because I don't want to tell people my family problems. Like, the minute this blows up, there's gonna be bad publicity over me. I have a bad past.
We should
I
look
have
it up.
bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you think you would come out and be like, well, this is the real issue. Like, this is what happened with my family. Blah, blah, blah. You want to dish all that out to everybody to make a judgment of the drama in your family? I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's why I kept it quiet
I'll have to
until.
look it up. Yeah.
Do you agree on that? Keeping
Yeah.
it quiet? Your family can go and talk crap,
Yeah,
whatever
and-
they want to do.
It's actually like him to just keep it quiet because he usually doesn't say much about anything.
Right. It's not like he's doing the other thing
Thanks.
where it's like he's starting to talk crap about his family.
Right.
It's his family. Like, imagine if my dad goes out there and, like, starts spewing stuff about me
But-
and saying this is what I am, this is what I'm not.
I think that's his problem, though. Like Aaron Rodgers, he's way too egocentrical. So I think that's what drove him away from his family. Because
How do
he's
you know
like
he's
that now.
egocentrical?
Because he's like that now. Everything's always about him. Like,
He has to be. He's the quarterback of the team.
yeah, but he like plays with the team, like keeps it under like scrutiny and everything. Like he what'd they say?
Play with the team. What does it mean?
Yeah, like he. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? He basically has a team under like his control right now. Like basically that's what he wanted with his contract and everything. So
But did you said the quarterback of the team?
yeah.
So you disagree with the fact that he wants control of the team?
Well, everything was in his benefit, like no team benefit, like
What
what
do you
he
mean?
wanted and everything, and like he held them to the fire basically, and was like saying all this stuff, like if we don't do this, we don't do that, I'm gonna leave, and all this other stuff, like just a lot of stuff.
I see how that could sound, but I'm also willing to look at the. I'm willing to be the what is it called, the devil's advocate, and see. Okay, if I'm the quarterback of the team, if anything goes wrong in this team, if I lose this game, everybody's gonna look at me. I had the worst season,
Right.
not the team did, because it's the same thing with freaking. The cool thing about Tom Brady, I like to compare this. I'm such a superficial fan. But with Tom Brady, when they lose, it's a team. When they win, Tom Brady did it. When
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers loses,
100%.
okay, I'm learning all the snip bites
Yeah.
of like an argument about quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let me finish.
This is facts you're speaking.
I'm speaking facts. Anyways, with Aaron Rodgers, it's like the minute he loses, Aaron Rodgers is the worst. He's a douchebag. He didn't let his team out. He didn't let his team win.
Yeah.
Blah blah. The minute he wins, the team is good. The team is
Yeah.
finally showing their defense.
Yep, the other team played bad.
The other team played bad. The
Yeah.
defense is better now.
That's always how it was, and it was so annoying because our defense
Right.
would always be terrible.
Now,
And it's like Aaron Rodgers has got to put up 35 points just to beat someone, and it shouldn't happen like that.
and
Like,
even when he does that, everybody's like, yeah, he's good. But Tom Brady, that's a real quarterback.
yeah,
So when you have that pressure, like you think about it, they're human. So he has that pressure in his head. And he's like, but then his coach wants to run a whole different show.
yeah,
And he's like, well, I'm not up to par. And he's a leader, right? Leaders need to take over and say, this is my crap. If I'm going to take all the loss in this and I'm going to take all the wins, then you guys need to listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, I'm leaving. Because I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to be the only one losing here. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
well-
never the team. It's me.
Well, that's the media that says all that. Like the team always had his back, in the
Yeah.
sense.
And I think that's where I think I agree with you, is that he's only looking at the media when
Yeah.
he should be grounded in what he has, in what his team is, and he should. But it's easier said than done because, babe, you're freaking super famous. Like this is a whole different world,
Yeah,
and how are you supposed to stay grounded if you don't have people to ground you? Like he doesn't even have a wife, a good woman in his side. He was dating that lunatic
yeah.
of a woman from the actress. What's her name?
I think they're perfect together.
No, because
They're both fucking batshit crazy.
I see potential in him. I don't see potential in her.
Yeah,
I see potential in the fact that he's a genuine good guy. Like, from what I hear, I don't know this guy. I wish I
Right.
knew him. Oh my god, that would be so great. But what I hear from Caleb Presley,
yeah.
if you guys don't know, go check him out on his YouTube. I just want to put a shout out to him. He's doing really good.
Shout out. Shout out.
Us shouting out Caleb Presley. That he said literally straight up. It's a straight up guy. But he said the same thing. He's like, I can see why why it would be hard for him to listen to his coach, for him to work with him, to be with him, because
Yeah.
he's straight to the point. And he also is like,
Right.
my way or the highway.
Yeah.
But-
Especially now.
You have to be, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I mean, I guess Julian Hart
He's like
shows you how to be a leader, but also so loving to your team.
Jalen Hurts is,
So loving to your team.
Love
Because
Jalen
I'm
Hurts.
gay.
but
You know what?
yeah. There's always been negative. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers was just one of those people that came out, and then it was just hate after he won the Super Bowl.
What did he say though? Like,
I don't know. There's just always been negative stuff said about him, but all of his teammates have only said good things about him.
okay.
Basically.
So doesn't that give you like the sign itself? It's like,
Yeah, like Aaron Jones went on Skip and Shannon during the Super Bowl, like the day before the Super Bowl or 2 days
Uh-huh.
before the Super Bowl, and they were asking questions and stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is the best." Like Aaron Rodgers is basically the reason why Aaron Jones has a job. because he was like, we have to put 33 and we have to put get Aaron Jones in the game right now. And that's
Yeah.
what, like, because Mike McCarthy, our old coach, didn't really play him much. And it's just like every time he touched the ball, good things happened.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers just kept calling for him. And
So Aaron
he's just,
Rodgers
like,
knew
a good leader in a sense. Like, he was always in his corner and everything. Like, he was a good leader to teammates, locker room, and stuff like that. But, like, stuff like that never gets said. It's only, like, the bad stuff that Aaron Rodgers does, which,
Yeah. He just
That-
has a douchey face too.
yeah, I mean, you only hear about the bad stuff and anything, really.
Yeah, that's what you concentrate on. And that's the thing. He probably concentrates in that bad stuff. And it gets to him, too. And he starts trying to overcompensate or become the villain and
Yeah.
stay the villain. But I do see that it's more important. I'm the type of person, every person likes a different type of leader or different type of management. People sometimes they like the leader that is hardcore, but they're actually a genuine good person. Like, I have some teachers that I'm like, damn, she's a bitch. But she wasn't a bitch. She was just, there's a standard. And she was like, you get on it or you don't.
Yeah.
You're out of the class. But then the
And-
minute you go with with standard, she has a certain type of leader, you start seeing, like, the naturalness of her, like, her real personality. And you're like,
Right.
you're an awesome person.
Yeah.
And then you appreciate even more the rigidity of her
Right.
system.
Just taking things serious whenever, like, it's your job, things like that. Business, got to take care of it. But
I
you
like
can't
a
just
hard
be
leader.
a nice person all the time.
Right.
And you also have to have people that can take it. Like,
That's
don't
what
be
I'm
soft.
saying.
Right. Because there's people, like,
Yeah.
that we've worked with before. It's just like,
It doesn't work.
yeah.
But I say that that's where you have to take into account the type of person you're leading. And you say, look, this is the way I am. This is not personal. But I'm here to be for you, but you also have to be here for me
Yeah.
in our regulations. And I think
And
that's
try.
what Aaron Rodgers is. I don't know. To me, he might be a douche to the people who are outside his circle, like outside
Mm-hmm.
of his life. But in his team, if his teammates say, no, he's good. I don't know. I just don't believe in the whole PR, making myself look good as a leader and as a quarterback and inspiring people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if the team is inspired, that's all that matters to me. I don't
Yeah.
care if the media has all of that, like Julian Hurts, putting out so
Well,
much
that's the
PR
thing,
about
babe.
how great he is.
All of his teammates have come out and said this stuff. That's
No.
the only reason why he gets the press.
also freaking talks like he's in a PR press every time.
Yeah, he's
Questions.
freaking professional.
I am trying to be the best. I'm trying to inspire the people.
Literally.
I'm like, dude, why do you have to talk with so much positive reinforcements? You don't
Yeah.
need to do that.
What you need to do is talk about the technicality of the game, do some positive reinforcements, be real, bro. Like, Aaron Rodgers is so real.
He is real. He's literally,
And also, Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a freaking
he's
hearing.
24 years old.
And that's what makes me even more worried. Is that he's so ready to be a leader. Talks the talk. I hate men that talk the talk because it reminds me of my father.
He's not talking the talk. He's walking the walk.
We'll see 10 years from now.
That man is walking
I
the walk.
wanna
That man
see-
carried them to a Super Bowl, almost carried them to victory,
How did he
single-handedly.
carry them? You don't think his team was good too? Oh, so
His-
you're doing the Tom Brady thing. So when they lose,
No.
is the team?
Dude,
His
I'm so
team was
passionate.
good. Seriously, his defense was good this year, or at least like they sacked the quarterback a lot until the Super Bowl, and then it's just like, yo, they
What
had
were they?
0 sacks in the Super Bowl.
Mm.
0 sacks after having the third most sacks all time.
So what happened? Do you think they got nervous?
No, I think,
The
and
Chiefs
this
are
is
so good?
this is from watching it. That's exactly what happened. They only brought 4 rushers like every single time, and Kansas City's offensive line is like one of the best in the league. So you're having 2 of the best in the league going back and forth. It's
Uh-huh.
basically neutral. It's
Uh-huh.
basically neutral, right?
Right.
If you have 2 of the best things going,
Right.
you have to bring more than 4 people. You can't bring 4 people because they have 5 people blocking.
Right.
So what you're expecting someone to win a one-on-one or even a double team because
Right.
it's usually 1-1-1 and then someone's getting double teamed. But they did the same thing the whole game. There was no adjustments at all.
Do you think there was a strategy behind it?
Yes, there's 100% strategy. They got outcoached. The Eagles got outcoached. After halftime, the Chiefs came out and they just destroyed them, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got freaking outcoached. Their offense changed, and the Eagles' defense stayed exactly the same.
Who was it? Oh yeah, I remember the Eagles coach.
Okay.
It just stayed exactly the same, even throughout like
Even though
them.
they saw changes.
Yeah, even though they saw, hey, they've gotten 2 straight touchdowns, like they're driving on us again. Like, no, it's fine. We'll do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
They scored a touchdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on their next drive, they scored another touchdown on the same exact play. Like,
Yeah.
on the same exact play. They ran the same exact play and did it. So, like, and it sucks because, like, you want to blame it on the call, the penalty at the end of the game.
But you started looking at the game after all, and you saw,
And-
you know what?
It's annoying because that literally decided the game,
Right,
but the Eagles' defense was trash. Like, you have to blame the team.
right.
Like,
Right.
the team didn't get it done.
So coming into the Super Bowl, did the Eagles have the most like anticipated like the fact like they thought did everybody think that the Eagles was gonna win?
No.
Was it a 50-50 or was
no,
it like
the
a
Eagles
70?
were favored.
The
like-
Eagles are favored.
Right, by the odds or like the betting
Okay, okay.
houses, the
Mhm.
Eagles were favored by 1.5, which isn't that much.
Yeah, it's not.
But they're still favored in the Super Bowl, so technically they had the better team. The Eagles
Yeah.
had the better team overall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's crazy that they lost.
it's kind of crazy.
Mahomes, how? Hey, I didn't notice. How was his ankle after?
It's fine.
Chill. He came back after halftime and it looked like he was fine again.
Yeah, because he got shot up.
Shut up with what?
Mhm. They get
Numbness?
like they get like painkillers and stuff. So
Oof. I
He
wonder
did-
how that is to walk. Do you ever want to do that? Like just like numb your whole leg and see how that is? Because that's dead weight. You don't even feel it.
I mean, no, it's not like your legs asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It was his ankle.
it's almost like ibuprofen, but you're injecting it into your ankle, basically.
Oh, okay.
So like you still have full function. It's just like,
He can still
hey,
run.
I don't have pain. Like you might not have the movement, like the
Right.
mobile, like the the movement, but the
How would that be
pain's
if-
gone.
So
They do it
whenever
all the
you don't
time.
feel the pain, right? You can still like if you do something, you won't feel the pain of it being
Yeah.
like not broken, but like you did a wrong position. You won't feel it. You will just see the bruising, right?
Right. So like like whenever you're giving birth,
Uh-huh.
they give you epidurals.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't want epidurals. What do you think about that?
I don't even know what it is, but
Natural
I just
birth?
know it's a painkiller.
I'm saying a natural birth.
No, I think you should do it
Why?
because I don't want you to suffer. What's the point not doing it?
Because they said better for natural like a natural birth for you.
What?
Just let everything rip normal.
Right.
Take control of your breathing,
Right.
and you will have a smoother pregnancy. I have to look it up. Obviously, I'm not gonna do this without research, but a lot of people are saying it's
I wonder how like giving birth is nowadays. I wonder if
Well,
it's like super easy.
yeah, it's super easy. Literally, you can do it in a day and be done.
Yeah.
It also depends on your severity of your body.
Right. Yeah.
It's all variables, but there's also clinics for home births.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a regular doctor with regular nurses
Right.
that are treated for home births. They bring their stuff and then you have your own birth.
Yeah.
That means, well, it's natural birthing.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Why not?
Cause
Because like, you can have it right here in the bathtub.
what are you, hippie?
No, but this is like
That's
medical
hippie
people
stuff,
come
be
to you.
honest.
And you have like a, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. A wala or mala? It's like the main nurse, the main woman knows how to guide you.
Right. Yeah.
And she take care of that whole preparation. But obviously you have these technicalities of nurses and stuff around you, like that know the technical medicine and everything. She knows the technical medicine too, but she's
Yeah.
more of like the natural way. But you have all of that, pretty much the same cost of the hospital. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know everything, but I'm just
It's
saying.
probably you
Seems
probably can't
interesting.
use like, your health.
Really?
Yeah, probably not. If
Well,
you,
by then we'll be.
yeah,
So
but you're not having it in the house, so
you don't want to do it in the house?
No.
You don't want to be like, this is where I had my baby.
No.
This is where you had my beautiful blue-eyed baby, my love.
no.
You ever want to be like having
So
sexual intercourse in that room and be like, this is where we made our first baby?
so if you give birth to it here,
hmm
what happens after? Someone needs to stay for what, a week or something, 2 weeks?
No. Well, the nurse helps you as long as you want her to help you. Like, she had to like.
So you're just
clean-
gonna have a
help her
newborn baby
clean
right
up.
away?
That's what everybody does.
I thought they usually give it a couple nights or something in the hospital.
Oh no, that's only if they're premature. Usually, what's normal is the baby touches you right immediately,
Right.
as long as the baby's healthy.
And yeah, they go and feed it and take it in a shower or whatever, but your baby needs to be breastfeeding with you.
Uh-huh.
As long as it doesn't have any problem, you're good to go after like a day or two.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's really no. The babies that stay overnight like that for a couple days or weeks is premature babies, and they came out with problems.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you and the baby in the hospital for a couple days.
No,
Like together.
the most you should stay. Most people do like a night or two because it's
Really?
expensive to stay at the hospital.
Yeah.
You have a bill. You have a bill for staying in the hospital.
Trash.
The minute I give birth, I'm like, all right, stitch me up. I'm ready to go.
It's trash.
I'm like, babe, get the bags.
Yeah.
Where's my baby? Thank you. I'll just take it like this.
Yeah. We're getting charged by the hour. We gotta go. They're like, no, you're not discharged yet. No, you're not doing it.
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
It's like being an Uber driver, and it's like, all right, this is my stop. Nope, this isn't your stop. We're going longer. I need more money.
So that would be so cool to do that. And the nurses and doctors like, what the?
It's like, oops, wrong turn. I'll add this onto your bill. Sorry. The guy's like, what the?
I'm getting out of here. I got a bed at my
Yeah.
house. I'm good. Do I need an IV drip or anything? Oh, I'm good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Do you have any freebies?
Yeah.
Any
Can I have
free-
a lollipop?
Please,
Before I
at
go.
least.
They're
At
gonna be like, that's
least.
gonna be $15. You're gonna be like,
Oh,
oh my god.
Never mind. Put it in my mouth. I'm like, never mind. Put it
Yeah.
away.
Put it right back in the wrapper.
But I guess you're right. I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of research, but it also like if you do it naturally, it doesn't rip you.
Doesn't rip you?
Doesn't rip you as bad. It shouldn't. Although some people have ripped from their vagina to their butthole.
Yeah, I believe it. But
It's more natural of a cut, so it's not as. There's something about it healing
Epidural-
back. It's bad.
epidural's just a shot, though, right?
Oh yeah. No, I'm not talking about just the epidural. I'm talking about the birth itself overall.
Right. That's a C-section whenever they have to cut you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right.
But no, but when they have to also cut you with the scissor
Yeah.
in the vagina.
Isn't that a C-section?
No. C-section is right here. And this is super easy.
Yeah.
C-sections are super effective.
Wait, so they cut you right here,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby comes out right here.
Instead of doing all that, they put you down and they literally take the baby out.
That's sick.
Yeah, people say like
Does that mean
They
your
don't wanna-
vagina's still tight, or what?
what?
No.
That's your biggest worry. If
No,
they
I'm-
sew it back, they will make it tighter.
No,
I don't know if
so
that's a myth. So what? So they cut you from your belly.
They put you down.
It's a
like
surgery.
They put you to
It's
sleep.
literally a surgery. Yeah. I think they put you to sleep. That's the only reason, because you're not pushing or anything, babe. They're literally just cutting you and taking the baby out.
Is that something that you have to do sometimes, or something that
Sometimes.
people want to do?
Sometimes you do. I think a certain. So for the twins, I think Casey, there was a chance that she would have. Actually, she might have done it with a C-section.
She probably did.
She had to do it with a
Most people,
C-section
yeah.
actually, because she was such an emergency state.
Yeah.
But she wanted to try to just go vaginal. Obviously, you always want to do vaginal.
Right.
It's
but
just easier because
if you
this
have
is
two
gonna.
kids, like twins, like that.
People give birth to twins regular,
Yeah,
like normal.
but if they're like, hey, you're most likely.
No,
I'll be
obviously.
like, all right, you got it.
No, if you're in the hospital, they have everything they can give you to. There won't be super risk of anything, except if what with Casey happened is like last minute, she was shutting down, so they definitely needed to take it out. She couldn't even push or anything. She's like, we need the babies out so we can recover you because you're literally shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't treat you unless we can take the babies out. But
Babies.
But the C-section is definitely, you can schedule a C-section. Be like, okay, I want to have my baby here. Obviously, a certain time after they're fully grown, your doctor says.
Yeah.
Your baby also decides when it wants to come out. Like, you literally could have the biggest belly. Your doctor's like, anytime now. They could still be there for another 2 weeks. It's the baby. The baby
Right,
wants to
yeah.
stay in there. It stays in there.
Yeah.
But you could
just
always be
vibing.
like, I want a C-section. I don't want to push. I don't want to do through all that. Just take it out of me. Easy. It's like the lazy way of pregnancy, of birthing.
Yeah.
In some ladies, like in shorts, like, I don't want to go through all that. I'm doing a C-section. And I'm like, cool.
Then you have a scar, right?
Yeah. But all the scars I've seen, they're pretty bad.
They are
I don't
bad?
like them.
About to say, do they look bad though?
Well, they look bad whenever you start gaining weight and all the skin is.
Yeah.
But in some people,
it's just a scar. It's gonna be there, and I'm like, I wear bikinis. I'm still gonna be wearing bikini after I give birth. I wear skinky bikinis.
Yeah.
Do you want me not to wear bikinis? Just wear like leotard. Like what's the whole? I don't want to be like self-conscious of a scar.
Oh, there's some nice onesies.
They do.
one-piece
That could be
bathing
some
suits?
sex. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
there's some
I
nice
see.
ones out
Like the
there.
red ones from like Lifeguard movie. That's some cute ones. And thong ones.
Lifeguard.
But
Yeah, there's nice ones for sure.
but at least I want to try like one's vaginal. Like I want to be able to like experience what giving birth means. And then if I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
but most people, even the people who I think
Tap
who
out.
never give, who are weak, give birth.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody,
Just
every
like-
woman gives birth, and I get so scared because
Just
I'm like, am I gonna be one of those weak ones that I can't?
yeah.
And I'm like a baby about it. But then I'm like, I think about all the women in the world, and I'm like, I'm probably, not to toot my own horn, probably one of the strongest out there.
Stronger, right? Yeah.
Like mentally, at least I try to be mentally
Stronger than most.
stronger than pain.
Yeah.
But if okay, if you had a chance in the future, say it's like 30, 50, right? And then they can give you an option of the men being able to give birth. Not give birth, like I'm giving birth,
Right.
but all the pain can be transferred onto you.
Uh-huh.
And you are technically giving birth.
Right.
All the experience. I'm just a vessel. And they give you that as an option for partners when they're
Right.
giving birth.
Uh-huh.
Would you take it from me?
I mean, do I get like painkillers and stuff? If I get painkillers, then yes.
But you wouldn't if you don't.
No, because you can still get the painkillers.
But what if I say, I don't want to do any painkillers because it's going to affect my body or whatever? I don't want to do any painkillers because I want to be able to fully be able to experience the termain, the whole.
Well, you're not experiencing it if you're not experiencing
But
the
like
pain,
my
so-
vagina will have the effect of it, of you being able to breathe well and be able to just.
What if I die from the pain?
Babe, you know you don't die from birth pain, right? Is this what you're afraid of? Birth pain, death? I mean, I
No.
don't know. I act like I know what birth is, but I
You
don't.
can't die from pain. You can pass out from pain.
But you don't even. That's the thing. When as a woman giving birth, they don't pass out
Yeah.
until they're literally. They
'Cause it's
explained
not
it
that
as
bad.
it's like a wave. You know when you have to poop, and like your whole body's like your body just becomes out of your control, and you just poop, but you're not pushing or anything. Literally, it's making you wind your butthole.
Yeah.
That's how it feels with the birth
Yeah.
in a vagina. Imagine a vagina just. Oh wait, you don't have a vagina.
I guess it's not that hard then, right? If they don't pass out.
No. Well, it's stages apparently.
Yeah.
It's like it built, and there's like a ring of fire, which is like the head coming out,
Yeah.
and that. But it's like for seconds. But seconds can feel like hours sometimes. But she explained it literally like that. Like she's like, it literally just takes your body knows what to do, and you feel so out of control sometimes because it just takes you on the wave, and reacts to the wave, and you're like mentally, you're like, oh my god, and then but the body's like, no, we're going.
Yeah. I mean,
It's making you go.
your body's probably biologically knows that
Yeah.
hey, you have to be awake
Isn't that cool?
for the
I
it is
think that's cool. It's like
the
You
science
forget
and the
just how-
biological process behind it. Yeah.
we're natural creatures, babe. No
No,
matter
we're
how much
animals.
science, exactly. No matter how much science, how civilized we get, we literally can go live in a forest right now and do all
Yeah.
of this.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Homo sapiens are of course, they're at the top, but we are just all animals. But Homo sapiens are definitely prior.
The homos are definitely on top.
The Homo sapiens are definitely kings.
Definitely kings of the world and the forest.
Yeah.
We could give birth up there. All the homos.
Just on land, though. In the water,
We're screwed.
we're dead meat in the water. Dolphins will kill us. Dolphins are way smarter than us.
They are,
That's why
but
I'm
they're
glad they're
awesome.
only water animals.
And they like to torture just for fun.
Yeah, if they
For
were,
entertainment.
if dolphins were on land, they would take over the world probably.
They would.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could really break into their language, into their way of communication, we could dominate them.
Yeah.
We could make them work for us, babe.
I mean, who knows what they have down in freaking deepest, darkest parts of the ocean?
That's
freaking-
another thing that scares me so much. It's like we still don't know
Yeah.
the waters.
We
We
don't
don't know
what the
how.
dolphins are doing.
What is it? It's like a certain amount percentage. Like a lot of the percentage of the water we don't know still.
Yeah.
A lot of it we just know barely anything. Like we
Yeah.
know maybe like 5% of the ocean. Everything else is like, who knows? And there's still big animals down there. Not animals, big like octopus. There's still big octopus
Yeah.
down there. I thought it was a myth. They had cameras down there and then really like as close as we can get. And there was a huge octopus and they're like, yeah, this is what we thought they
That'd
were
be so
instinct.
scary. Just one day you're. That's why dreams are scary. 'Cause you freaking most of the time you're living out, not living out, but you know you're picturing these things that are most likely never going to happen to you.
Right.
So like yesterday, whenever I had a dream about alligators in my parents' pool, and I go out there to fight them,
yeah.
it's like those, like your brain has got to be like
practicing.
Yeah, I wonder what your brain is thinking.
It's practicing.
It's got to know that you're dreaming.
I don't think so. Well, not your brain. They say your body shuts down. Obviously, you're not moving in your sleep, so
Right.
your body knows you are time. You're sitting, sleeping, laying, so it paralyzes you. But your brain is practicing. Like one of the theories of dreams is that you're practicing certain rounds of like survival. So you doing fighting freaking alligators for your dogs, I guess is one of the ways that you think of
Yeah.
fighting danger.
I guess it's 'cause I just saw them the other day during the Super Bowl, and I thought about my dogs. I don't know.
Why would I think about alligators?
I
though?
think you think about alligators because you're a true Florida
But I
boy.
hate alligators. Alligators are scary.
But you're a true Florida boy. You gotta know how to fight them.
Like I'd much rather be in the water with a shark than an alligator. If you say anything
Then you're
else,
not a true Florida boy. What the hell? Why would you want? Sharks are actually pretty. That's a smart decision, babe. You know why?
Why?
Because sharks are not trying to eat you.
Exactly. Alligators.
And you can scare them off. You can
Fresh
literally
meat.
do this. Look at them in the
Right,
eye and then move their nostrils away from you.
Yeah.
And as long as you're looking at them, they feel intimidated by your look. Alligators are like, "Are you looking at me? Oh, I'm hungry."
You know what happens if you go to do that to them? They're just gonna open up their mouth, and your whole entire arm is gonna come off.
But in your dream, it didn't come off. They just bit you. What is
Right,
it?
He just had like my arm, and then like I just went.
And broke his bottom jaw.
You're doing Walking Dead in your dreams, babe.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Oh.
Dude, everything I see now is about like killing. Like I feel like emotionally traumatized when I see like in a movie, like if someone dies, I'm ready for it to go down because I'm like, he's gonna die. I'm
Yeah.
like ready for main characters to die, and I feel the trauma of the show. Like I
Yeah.
feel it in me. Or like when people hit skulls and stuff, it's like not traumatizing for me because I'm already used to it.
Right.
I'm a warrior, babe. I'm a
You're a
Walking Dead
freaking
warrior.
That's
TWD warrior.
I think that's what makes The Walking Dead a good show. Like, honestly, like even
You're
if it's
right.
not about zombies, like towards the end, like it really goes away from it. Just the character development of people, like literally every character is good because you always like, whenever someone dies now, it's like, not like it used to be. Like, you know, they always develop a character before they kill him. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, they really did that with, spoiler alert, Beth.
Yeah.
They really built her up.
And like taking it even way back to season 1, they were really good at it because it was Andrea and her sister like on the boat talking about how they
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that, and then her sister dies. It's like they even developed her little freaking character for one episode.
I like
before
that
they
though.
die.
That's like really good. Like, it's like a little terrorizing. Like they know how to terrorize people,
Yeah.
how to make them feel like
Feel-
trust, and then take away the trust.
Yep.
But then you start becoming not numb, but like you start assessing everything. You're like, this is cool if she dies though,
Yeah.
and that's kind of weird.
But
It's cool. It's like I don't know, not cool, but like they do the same thing for Michonne, but she doesn't die. So like
right,
you could say, oh, then it makes it predictable because they do these things for people, and then you know,
right.
and to piggyback off of that, they never do it for Daryl. They never really do it for Rick, for Carl, for Carol. Like these people that are still alive as we're watching it, of course. I don't know if they die later.
They're still alive.
But yeah.
I think they're
So
the
as-
only core characters to stay. I think.
Yeah, as soon as they flash back, it's like, ah, shit, here goes this character.
Well, I honestly, I kind of gotten used to it because Like you said, it didn't happen with Michonne. It didn't happen whenever they were going back for Bob. It didn't happen with Bob.
Didn't happen with Tyrese either.
It didn't happen with them. So
Yeah.
it was kind of like, okay. So whenever they went back, I don't expect immediately death. I just expect them, like, I want to know the stories, actually. So.
Yeah. The Tyrese episode was cool because, like, at the beginning, how they were showing all these, like, snippets. Or actually, it was the end of the last episode. They were showing
Yeah.
all these stupid snippets of stuff.
Even
and it came up
like in the
episode.
beginning, I told you, like, the shots were weird. I was like, why are they doing this? Are they doing this on purpose? Like, what
Yeah.
was it? And then he died, and they showed it. I'm like, interesting way of filming.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I don't know. Therese was kind of a character I knew was going to die, though.
Yeah.
Kind of weak-minded in terms of, like, it's a lot to bear with.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if I was in apocalypse, I would have killed myself immediately. I'm like, bye-bye.
Yeah. It's either kill or be killed. That's
Yeah.
what happens. Any
Closing thoughts?
I think Zodiac
About
signs
time to
are
wrap
actually
it up.
pretty cool. I like Zodiac signs. I think Aaron Rodgers is a god, and I hope that he does good in wherever he goes. And F all the haters like you out there.
No, I wish him the best.
Julian Hurts is definitely gay.
His name's
He will come
Jalen.
out soon.
You keep saying Julian.
It's gonna be Julian because he's gay. It's not Jalen. It's Jalen.
Jalen, yeah.
More of a gay name. Perfect. Jalen. That girl. She's so gay.
And so what if he's gay, babe? You have something against gay people?
It's not the good gay. It's the bad gay.
How
The
is he
gay
ba-
that is conceited, is full of himself.
He's
he
not
has
full
to
of
put,
himself.
He has to put a
You
good
don't
image.
know anything about him yet.
I don't.
Ex-
But the way he talks, babe, the talk is too much. You don't have to give me a whole prophecy of how great you want this team to become, how great you are to give them the opportunity. Because by you saying that you have all these hopes and dreams and you're working hard with them and being the best for them, you're a servant to your little groupie here.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you look way too good. You're telling me you're really good without saying you're really good. Manipulative things.
So
Aaron Rodgers just says the facts, and he says, we'll get it done. Julian Hurts goes, my team will get it
You
done.
mad because he's a professional?
That's not a professional.
That's what it's called.
That's a gaslighter. Just kidding. That's not a gaslighter. But anyways, Jalen Hurts, definitely. It's going to turn out to be a little sauce in the end.
he's not. I love Jalen Hurts. I'm not afraid to say it. And I'll always love him. Jalen for life.
I don't like how you said that so soft-spoken.
I'll always love him.
Stop. You
I'll
never said that about Aaron
always-
Rodgers either. You always were so defensive.
No.
You were
I've
always ready.
defended-
No, you
I
never
have-
said I love Aaron Rodgers. All you said is I love the Green Bay Packers. Stop hating on Aaron Rodgers. That's all. You never defended Aaron Rodgers with so much love for him or for like horniness. Do you like Jalen?
I do like Jalen.
With that, Bucky, honestly, when you say that, you definitely look sus.
What's wrong? You don't like gay people?
I love gay people. I just don't like gay people that make me think that they're the best. No.
He's not making you think that.
He's the best because he serves his team. Aaron Rodgers says, I will serve my team and be the best with
Aaron
them.
Rodgers is a stupid hippie.
But I defend
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers.
So you have something against hippie now, huh?
Yeah, I do actually.
I think that's what it is.
They're
It's
so
because
easy to make fun of.
you can't be a hippie. That's why you hate people with
Exactly.
hippie qualities. Anyways, closing argument. You go. You already know my closing arguments.
my closing argument.
No, not argument. Conclusion.
My
Sorry,
closing
I'm really hostile right now. You make me be hostile for
My
Aaron
closing
Rodgers.
statement is
Excuse me.
I'm plugging my other channel. Go subscribe
Subscribe.
to Hyper Greatness.
Hyper greatness, baby.
Yeah, we're on the road to 10K.
Are you serious? Yeah, you are.
I'm at 1.5K,
Hey.
but we're on the road to 10K.
No, I definitely get it. We're on
Right.
the road to 1,000 subscribers.
We're on the road to 10.
We're on the road to 10 subscribers.
That's what we are.
Babe, you need to do more shorts.
For this?
Anyways,
Yeah, I need to do more.
thank you so much for watching
Yep.
Young, Dumb, and Rich at your mom's house. Just kidding.
Copyright.